Question 21. The time, t, taken to clean a house varies inversely with the number, n, of people cleaning the house. Which graph represents this relationship? It is given that time varies inversely with the number of people allocated to clean the house. What this means is, the more people that are allocated to clean the house, the less time it should take to clean the house. So the bigger the n, the smaller the t. And the relationship will look something like this. T is equal to k over n, where t represents time and n represents the number of people allocated to clean the house. Now, n is an integer greater than 0, n can't equal 0. We'll have a division by 0 error if that happens. And the constant k is greater than 0 as well. Now, the graph of this kind of relationship will look like a hyperbola. And a hyperbola will have the shape that looks something similar to either option C or option D. Now, we have an issue with option C, if we were to consider this as a possible answer. And the issue is that we have a point on the y-axis. Now, this assumes that n equals 0 since n is on the x-axis, but we can't have n equals 0. That means that 0 people are allocated to clean the house. Obviously, that would take an infinite amount of time since the house will never get cleaned. So option C cannot be considered because we cannot have a point on the y-axis or the x-axis for that matter. In fact, the x-axis and the y-axis are what we call asymptotes. That is, the hyperbola or the graph will not touch the x or y-axis. So the only other viable option is option D.